You guys, it's Memorial Day and we're at the pool.
Oh.
I'm so happy to be here.
Me too. Just loving life, you know?
It's like the perfect temperature and we're at the Provo Rec Center and I'm just a happy camper because I am so white, it's embarrassing. I'm almost as white as my hair. There's like cool slides, but I'm not doing any of that. I'm just laying out. I'm just so happy.
What's up, guys? I just got done with my Grandma North's birthday.
I forgot to vlog it. I'm doing terrible at this.
Yeah, she's not.
But if we'll notice from earlier, this is my...
I burned more on my skin.
Yeah. I'm like a red lobster.
So it's Grandma North's birthday tonight. I got her a balloon, but she didn't want it. So.
Yeah, so she made us take it back.
Oh.
So we went to my brother's grave. I didn't really explain that beforehand. So we went to my brother's grave, and that you'll see the drone footage in this. I just thought it'd be cool to like see how pretty the cemetery is with everybody's flowers. He passed away almost 6 years ago. Or is it 7? Almost 7.
6.5 years ago.
Thomas, say hi.
Hi.
What are you eating there?
Popsicle.
Do you know what you did, naughty boy?
Nothing.
I know what you did.
What did you do?
You dropped your popsicle in the
Naughty!
thing.
Throw it away.
Thomas, they're getting them. Thomas, they're getting them.
They're spraying the wasp with wasp spray. It's been nice because I feel like the last few weekends we've been like going. But we've been really like relaxed this weekend.
I saw X-Men Apocalypse the other day with my father-in-law, so her father, if you didn't make that connection, Dave. And there was this nut in the movie theater, and we really thought that we were going to get shot by this guy.
Okay, well first we went to the Gateway Mall, and the Gateway Mall in Salt Lake is like overcome with homeless people.
And like half the stores are vacant now. Like, it's really sad. Like, it used to be the cream of the crop of Utah.
Yeah, everybody loved it. We all met there. We were all in separate cars because of work. My dad and I walked into the theater first, and Steven went to the bathroom. So we like walk in, and he was like sprawled on the very first row of the first seat of the row. He was like sprawled out, and we like had to go into the middle section, and he was like, "Oh," he swore during the credits.
The previews.
Or previews. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. My dad was like, oh, this is weird. So we like sit down, and you can tell that he's still like really bothered. Dave was like, I can't wait to see what he does when Steven walks through. And he didn't really do anything when Steven walked through, but
I think he realized that other people exist in the universe.
yeah.
He's like always talking to him. He kept talking to himself
He
under
started
his
like
breath,
breathing
cursing.
really heavily.
He's like, he's like cursing under his breath. Like,
It was really
I think
strange
he's making
behavior.
threats.
And my dad's very calm. You don't see him get riled up about anything. And I could tell that my dad was freaked out.
He is. He's like.
And Steven was sitting like right next to the crazy guy. So it was Steven,
And
my dad,
I'm
me.
leaning over to her dad. I'm like, this guy's gonna shoot everyone up. It's gonna be like the next Batman film, but it's gonna be X-Men.
Yeah, it was like honestly.
And I was really mad. I didn't have my concealed weapon gun. Like.
Yeah, thing that we bought the gun for.
Yeah.
Oh, it's now like the movie started, and
I decided to go pee one more time, so I run out. And I didn't notice, the guy supposedly got up right immediately after me and started
followed him.
Followed me to the restroom. I didn't even know. I come out of the restroom and Dave's just standing there. I'm
Well,
like,
my
Dave,
dad was like, should I follow him? My dad was really concerned. So, my dad gets up. So now everyone on the row is up. And I'm like, I think I'm just going to switch rows. Mind you, the person that I was sitting next to stunk so bad.
I mean, later found out he was wearing a man thong.
Yes, it was a man wearing a thong.
Like a big 350-pound guy.
Which, you know, if that's your thing, great. But you don't need to show it to the world. If I'm wearing a thong, I'm not showing it to everybody. I was like, okay, I'm going to move up a row. Because there was like no one in the theater. So I like grab everyone's drinks and I move up a row. And we literally watched the guy the rest of the movie.
He's like doing stuff with his hands like this.
It was weird. He was like... Like, you think we're making this up, and I tried to record it. I have a recording on my phone of the freaking weird guy. So I'm going to try and enhance the footage to make it so you guys can see what he was doing. But at the
That's
end
not
of
it.
the
That's not it though. In the middle of the movie, he'd always like he got up multiple times in the movie to get drinks or whatever, and then he'd always just sit down, and go bam, like all the way back. And
Yes, you would like.
I'm
boom.
6'3", so it's like he's not being considered to be in my leg space. And anyway, I always like to cross my legs when I sit to get comfortable. And I guess I nicked his seat barely, and he turns around and he goes, like slowly and demonically.
Here, I'll do it for you. Do it like this.
Okay. I was like, sorry.
He stayed there for forever.
And of course, Dave's like, did you do that on purpose? I'm like, no, do you think I want to get shot or knifed?
I honestly thought Steven had done it on purpose.
Okay,
So then, at the end of the movie, like, anytime he moved his hands, I was
he was
always
next to this,
watching
like,
him.
metal armrest, and he kept grabbing it, like the pole, like this.
Yes.
He's like,
It was weird, you guys. So then he, like, stands up at the end of the movie, and he puts his hood on really fast.
he's like,
And my dad's like...
oh, look, he thinks he's Apocalypse, like the bad guy from X-Men.
And he said it really loud.
So of course he can hear it.
And then he like, he looks at this like metal bar thing that's like, you know, the metal handrail. And he like starts examining it with his hands, like going up and down it. It was the weirdest thing, and then he left.
I thought, Catherine at one point when he got up and left was seriously thinking about checking his jacket for a gun.
Yeah, I was scared.
Honestly, I didn't enjoy the movie as much as I probably could have. It was
I
an okay
totally
movie.
agree.
Because I was sitting right behind him, so I kept looking for the second he was gonna go like this, like with a gun, and I was gonna have to jump on him and save everyone's lives.
I honestly thought I was gonna call my mom and be like, Dave and Steven are dead. And they jumped on him and they got shot.
But they saved everyone's life.
Saved everyone else's life, so I'm gonna have to move in with my mom, and that we're gonna be spinsters the rest of our lives.
That would have been a good movie story.
It would.
Anyway, so that was that.
That was crazy.
I
So
mean,
we're gonna try not to go back to the Gateway.
funny story about that. So when we were looking into buying my gun, we were at the Cabela's in Farmington, and we asked the guy, who was like showing us guns, like, so where do you carry? And he's like, want to be honest, the Gateway Mall.
Yeah.
And of course, me and Dave think, oh, this guy's crazy. And of course, the next time we go to Gateway, we think we're gonna get shot. It's like,
I
wow,
know.
that guy was being honest. We felt like we.
It was crazy.
We found out that my mother has a half brother I never knew about. It's like I never knew about it. It's like all of a sudden she's like, hey, you know, my dad, he has a baby somewhere else. I'm like, oh, there you go.
So random. Hi everybody. We are in, where are we, babe?
We're out by the west side of Utah Lake.
We're on the west side of Utah Lake shooting guns with Russell and Chelsea, who's in the car. Chelsea, are you just gonna stay in the car? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna film some drone stuff. It's really pretty. I'll show you. Check it out.
So here's Jeremy's and here's mine. A screwdriver. This is on my car.
This?
Yep.
Oh my. I'm gonna pee my pants.
Just shoot.
than the other one.
Told you you would. Aim a little higher.
You think your parents will give me some? Since the week you saw his, you want to put a few in there for me, or load it one time for me?
Captain America. That was scary. Chelsea, go show him how it's done.
What?
Go show him how it's done. Go hit that clay pigeon for him. Neither of them can
does
do
anyone
it.
want to shoot this one
I
more time?
can't
This
hit
is the
it.
last clip we're doing.
Pull it!
Line it up.
I'm scared.
You hit it.
You did?
You actually may have gone dang in the
Steve! Really, it's not hard.
I make it look easy, I know, but
You do.
bows are more satisfying than a gun.
Yeah.
When you hit something with a bow, you're like, oh dang, I hit that.
I don't get it. This is insane.
But based off
Use
how
the top
far
one,
it
the
is,
top green one, right?
yeah, top green. See at the top right. Are you aiming for the middle?
I think it's sexy when you pull that thing back.
Did I shoot 3 shots on my bow first time?
Breathe.